Hello, all my little indigos and soul revelations. We're going to do a reading for the collective. So if this reading found you, it is meant for you. Some of the downloads I'm getting lately are about like speaking your truth, knowing your truth. So we'll see if that comes out in the reading, and being mindful about how you do that as well. So let's see what comes out. We're going to start with the Moonology and see what the main message is for the collective. Yeah, you and your loved ones are safe. You and your loved ones are safe. Okay. You may have some concerns about your relationships. When I get this card, I'm hearing more messages about knowing that your relationship is safe and secure, not only with yourself, but with others. Yeah, bottom of the deck, a personal issue reaches resolution. So there may be some sort of conflict going on in a particular relationship that is important to you, or relationships that are important to you. So let's see what comes out with the Poesis cards real quick. Hi, I see you, Freya. Freya is trying to say hello. She's been napping all day. All right, let's see what comes out in the energy for Poesis cards. Hi, baby. Oh, okay. Open. Oh, hello. Hello, Freya. Thank you. Can you come down here? You're in the way. You're in the way. You want to be a part of the reading? Come on. Thank you. Lay down. Can you sit? All right. So first card I get is Open. And it's talking about being open-minded, about seeing things from a different perspective. It's about expanded thought processes, expanding your mind in this situation. So I'm getting like, don't take the situation at face value. There's probably something going on beneath the surface that's impacting this situation. And try to look at it from a different perspective. Like, figure out why are you in this conflict or this situation? How did you contribute to it? What's going on in the other person's life that is contributing to this? Like, going deeper into the why instead of just going with the superficial or jumping into what societal patterns would say about the situation, and go a little bit deeper and take into consideration like the importance of this relationship and what this person might be going through or you're going through that's contributed to this. All right, thank you. We're gonna go down now. Come on, thank you. All right. What else do we need to know? Does the collective need to know? Thank you. Yeah, child. So when I get this card, for me, it's more about like looking at the situation through like a child's eyes, or like thinking of it like maybe when you would think of things when you were a kid. Like, children's imaginations are way more expanded. Also, children don't have like societal programming usually, especially at this age. And looking at it through the eyes of a child, like through this situation, and trying to find the good in the situation, trying to figure out the root cause of the situation, like what caused the birth of this situation. One more card, please. One more card. Yeah, practice. So yeah, you're being asked to literally practice, like being open-minded, looking at things from a different perspective. We're gonna have to take Freya out. Okay, sorry. Freya had to be relocated. She was all in our business. So I'm getting like practicing open-mindedness, like looking at it through a new lens, like having a childlike mentality about it or also I'm getting like maybe someone is being immature. Oh, they're saying someone might be being immature in this situation. But why is that happening? Because there's something blocking them or holding them back that's not allowing them to like see from a higher perspective. So practicing humility as well, I'm getting. So, okay, let's jump in with the tarot and see what we get for the collective. All right, Spirit, clarify this reading for the collective. All right. Clarify this reading for the collective, please. Thank you. Yeah, Eight of Swords. So someone is stuck in a prison of their own mind and of their own making, and unable to see how they have put themselves in this situation, or how they've contributed to this situation. They probably feel really stuck or say things that indicate to you that they are stuck. They may even say, I just feel stuck, or I can't, or I'm just too busy. Well, and when I hear the words, I'm too busy, I'm going to be quite transparent, and this is probably going to trigger some people, but busy is a relative term, and busy is an excuse, in my opinion. If you're telling someone you're too busy, that means you don't want to put the time and effort into the situation to make it change. So coming to the terms with that as well, like if you're using those types of terms like I'm stuck, I'm too busy, they're literally not taking the time out of their life to figure out like how to get out of this, and they're looking for a savior. Well, the savior is them, right? Like only you can save yourself. Why is this important right now? Six of Pentacles. Like someone's over giving in a situation. There's not a balanced giving take. And there needs to be some more expansive thought processes regarding this relationship or this conflict that's being created, and also allowing space for people to figure things out on their own. One of the big messages I'm getting is like societally, one of the things people are like, well, just walk away, like remove them from your life, block them, all this stuff, right? That, in my opinion, only creates more division, right? I think what's more important is to have critical conversations with people, work with them, ask them for what they need, instead of just assuming what you think is best for you and just walking away. Well, that's not in alignment with the collective consciousness, because you're literally creating more blockages when you do that, instead of trying to work with someone and figure out what is really best for you and them, and creating reciprocity, collaboration, clear communication, things like that. It just creates more division when you're unwilling to work with someone on a situation or help them to move forward as well. Now, they're the only ones that can choose to take those steps to move forward, but you can help them identify areas where they could move forward if they're open to that. Whew. How is the universe helping the collective right now? How is the universe helping the collective right now? Thank you. Nine of Pentacles, right? Helping you understand your own value, helping others understand their value. Nine of Pentacles is like the independent lady card, but this can pertain to men or women or whatever gender you prescribe to. And it's about understanding that even though you're independent, you're interconnected with those around you. And yeah, because you can see in this card, there's like a sheep and basket and a bird. Like there's interconnectedness with nature here as well. And one of the messages that comes through for the Nine of Pentacles is because you are so abundant, also using reciprocity and giving back to those that are not as fortunate as you. So you're being given an opportunity to realize where you may have more abundance in one area or another in your life that another person doesn't, and how you can share your abundance with them, whatever that means to you. And abundance doesn't always mean like financial abundance. It could be emotional intelligence, clear communication. It could be just time and space for, honest and vulnerable conversations, whatever that means to you about abundance, and being able to have grace enough to share that with others. Advice for the collective right now. Thank you, Death. Yep, transformation. So Death card doesn't mean like someone's going to die. It means that there's going to be a major transformation in this relationship, in this situation, within you, within them. also I'm getting within the whole collective, like big transformations are happening because there's a more expanded conscious awareness, and we're getting out of a fear mentality that has been perpetuated by the matrix in society, where it keeps you stuck in small because your awareness is of fear, and so you are always in protection mode and unwilling to be vulnerable or collaborate with others. So there's going to be a big transformation. The advice to the collective is to transform your relationships into collaborative partnerships and figure out a way to work with people, and that you can disagree and still be friends. You can disagree and still have a good relationship, and everything doesn't have to be so divided. Where there is life, there is death, right? Where there is dark, there is light, and one cannot exist without the other, and coming into union with those things. Potential outcome of the situation: Star, major healing. The Star card talks all about like wish fulfillment, major healing, reconciliation. In this card, there's like emotional fulfillment as well. There's a mermaid, there's 2 dogs, there's fish, stars. Like, it's talking about like reconciling this relationship, healing this relationship, not only for you, but for the collective and for others, and figure out a way to have this issue reach a resolution. Underneath that is have faith in your dreams. Like, if you are hoping that there will be some sort of healing, reconciliation, or forgiveness in the relationship, that is possible if you take the steps to make that happen. The other card I'm getting is don't let pride get in the way and believe in the impossible. So all of these things are possible if you allow those things to happen and be in more of a state of allowing, instead of taking what I would call defensive action towards people who maybe disagree with you or are going through something difficult, and walking away from them. Instead, allowing space for healing and understanding, and as you heal, others will heal around you, and as they heal, you will heal. So allowing space for that. So with all that being said, let's pull an oracle card from the Gaia Oracle deck, and see what we get as a closing message for the collective. There just seems to be so much conflict in the world these days, and so much blame and shame and discontent. And if we would just shift our perspective into understanding that everybody is fighting some sort of internal struggle or battle, and recognizing people for where they're at, we'd have so much more harmony and peace and understanding and collaboration. But it's really hard to do that because societal programming has pretty much put us at odds with one another. And from birth, we've been deconstructed to be us versus them. And that was not the intention of this life. Okay. Yeah. Whew. So loss, grief, sadness, and resurrection. Right? So there's some sort of situation where there's this perception that there's grief and sadness, but there is an opportunity for resurrection. That death card, that transformation card, and then Nightwind, facing fears, subconscious release, and healing. Two big major cards for healing. And so let me read, I'm going to read Nightwind real quick, number 23, and see what we get. All right, so it says facing fears, subconscious release, and healing. This card relates to the disturbed sleep pattern, vivid dreams, or nightmares you have been experiencing. Something is troubling you, yet you are not openly acknowledging this either to yourself or others. That 8 of Swords is like being stuck, right, in your own mind. This unresolved issue has been created by fear and anxiety, which you have yet not. I can't read, guys. This unresolved issue has created fear and anxiety, which you have yet to resolve. Because of this, your subconscious mind is processing the issue as you sleep. The fear resurfacing in your dream time and time again in various forms and guises. This is your subconscious mind way of dealing with the issue and forcing you to face your fears. On some level, this is helpful. However, the only way this issue can be resolved is by consciously facing your fears. First, truly acknowledging that you have a fear, expressing it in detail by writing it down, then share it by talking about it with someone that you trust. This simple process takes some courage, but it is well worth it. It is well worth it. Acknowledging and expressing your fear is the first major step towards healing this issue. You will find that all will be resolved soon. Affirmation. I share my fear and concerns with those I trust and love. There is nothing to fear. There is only love. I am safe. I am loved. I face my fear and feel it dissolve into a pool of love, right? That healing pool of love, facing your fear and transformation. So I hope this message resonated with you. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. And with that, I wish you all a blessed day. Namaste.